today. Let's get back to some of the action. On Sunday, the Ravens visiting Pittsburgh, taking the Steelers the AFC North title on the line, and that's when you bring a priest
God bless this holy ground.
I guess it worked.
I went to Catholic school.
Early first quarter, no score, 4th and 3. Lamar Jackson dropping back, finding Tez Walker for the touchdown.
Yeah, great start for their offense. They get in a bunch. It's man-to-man coverage. You get an outside release and then run away from coverage.
Ravens up 7-0 midway through the third. Steelers trail 10-3. First and goal from the 1, and Connor Hayward pushes the snap, scoring a tush-push touchdown.
That's the real brotherly shove right there. The Haywards.
I like that. Game tied at 10. Ensuing Ravens possession, 3rd and 9 from their own 34. Jackson's pass tipped there, intercepted by T.J. Watt. Great to see him
This
back.
is what you need. You need your veteran defensive players to step up and make a play. Both Cam and T.J. show up.
It was tight, right? The Steelers kick the field goal. They pull ahead 13-10. Just under 9 minutes to go. Same score, 3rd and 4. Lamar Jackson avoiding the rush, finding Zay Flowers down the field for a 50-yard touchdown. You're thinking, okay, the Ravens are cooking with something here.
This is when I started to have visions of this Ravens team making a playoff run, because I felt like it was the first time in a long time Lamar did Lamar stuff, and that was the first of three remarkable plays late in the game.
Baltimore taking the lead 17-13. Aaron Rodgers, that's the right sound effect for that, Dan. He connects with Pat Fryermuth over the middle, 31 yards.
Route to cover, a stick nod and 2-man, and here you're going to see the outside zone by Kenneth Gainwell, who's become a star for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Tomlin loves it. Steelers pull ahead 20-17. Okay, what can the Ravens do to respond? 2.5 minutes left. Baltimore 3rd and 1 from their own 36. Jackson dropping back, finding Flowers again. 64-yard touchdown. The Ravens regain the lead. This game was wild.
Yeah, that's a great play call. Short yardage. You fake the toss to Derrick Henry. Wide open Zay Flowers.
Aaron Rodgers has been in these moments so many times before. That experience shows off here, connecting with a wide open Calvin Austin for the score. What a moment for the Steelers. They go ahead 26-24.
We call that the ear.
Ear. Okay, I like that.
A DJ with the scratch.
Oh. We did the same thing. Okay, Chris Boswell lining up for the extra point, and he misses it. Oh, no. Pittsburgh hanging on now to just the 2-point lead. Next Ravens possession. 21 seconds to go in the game. Lamar Jackson dropping back. He finds Isaiah Likely. Insane catch that picks up the first down, puts him in field goal range. You're thinking, okay, they're only down 2. They should be able to score right here. Clutch grab from Likely. And then here, 2 seconds to go. The rookie, Tyler Loop. He lines up to win it, but it's not good.
We'll take it.
That holy water must have worked. The Steelers take the AFC North. They win the game. And here's Mike Tomlin after the game, catching a break there at the very end and beating his chest.
I mean, how can you put into words just the thin line between if they make that kick, season's over, comes to a screeching halt, and missing that kick and the winner going on?
You know how it is. If my aunt had male parts, she'd be my uncle.
That's my favorite.
I just like how he says it so deadpan. Like, he's like, duh. Okay, he's amazing.
Hey, when they answer that question like that, you go, next question.
Yeah, moving on. Or you just answer it that way. Dan, what did you like from the 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers last night?
Trusting that the people around him would see it the same way. I think it's the best Aaron's thrown the ball in 3 or 4 years. But you got to have receivers and tight ends to see it at the same time, the same way. Go to the second half, 3rd downs, trips up top. You're going to get pressure off the edge. 1, the vacancy's right on the logo. 2, when that backside backer moves, Fryermuth, you have to give me your eyes right now. That's outstanding. I can't have you be a fraction of a second later or it's an incompletion. Then you go to the seam to Adam Thielen. You have kind of an umbrella coverage, but watch those 3 defenders. The middle safety is going to drop down. When I, as the quarterback, see it drop down, seam is coming your way. When you get past that nickel, I need your eyes to get to me right now because I'm throwing this ball to the top of the numbers. Flawless. I mean, the throw is flawless, but Adam Thielen seeing it the same way at the same time is huge. And I think the biggest 3rd down conversion, RC talked about it, the double move. Fryermuth, 3rd and 8. Now we get split safeties, 2. Where do we want to attack? We want to attack the middle of the field. That's where the soft spot, the vacancy is. Now, when you as the tight end make that little move and that defender peeks back to the quarterback to think ball's coming, right when you get past him, I need your eyes back because the ball is coming. That's outstanding. And I go back to a couple weeks ago when Aaron Rodgers post-game said, everybody needs to be in the film room. We got to be watching it the same way. It showed up last night. It showed up last night, and I thought it was huge when it came to their pass game.
Yeah, headed into this game, Aaron Rodgers averaged fewer than 3 throws over 10 air yards over the middle of the field. as Dan just highlighted, things came alive once he actually started attacking that void and that space and those man beaters. And obviously Kyle Hamilton being injured certainly had an impact there. But I would argue his unwillingness, and it really is an unwillingness that predates this season, to aggressively throw between the numbers has hamstrung this offense. It's just been low percentage throws. DK Metcalf makes it higher percentage, but if you're going to have a defense that's going to give help to DK Metcalf, it's going to be available to them. And as you saw, he throws a beautiful seam ball still.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, those were a couple of his best throws of the entire season. Moving forward, Rodgers has to be willing to throw to that part of the field for this passing attack to look like what we saw last night. Before last night, he was not consistently.
And I thought it huge on Friday that the interior receivers became a part of this game when you think of Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell and also Pat Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth, prior to Aaron Rodgers, was the #2 receiver in many years for this team, and he just wouldn't utilize him. We saw them come alive last night. It was almost as if they figured out this week that DK Metcalf wasn't playing. And then listening to Dan, especially this morning, I started to think about MVS and Adam Thielen, two players who not only have experience in this league, but also can see defensive football the way an experienced quarterback can. And they made some big catches in that second half, and you could see Aaron Rodgers' comfort level with them. I will say this. I thought Mike Tomlin came into this game coaching to win and not thinking about coaching not to lose, and I felt like Aaron Rodgers played that way near the end of this game as well.
They will get DK Metcalf back against the Texans, which is big.
Which is huge. I can't say enough about, I mean, everybody on their team, and this has kind of been the theme for the past couple weeks outside the Cleveland game, is we've talked about take advantage of opportunities. Gainwell, I mean, just the ability for the quarterback to dump the ball off 5 yards and say, hey, go get us 10.
First down.
Go get us 10 because you'll make somebody miss. And there's other pieces like, yes, the yards after the catch were huge. We talked about also the 6 offensive line stuff. They didn't dominate in the run game, but the run game, when they put Spencer Anderson on the field and ran it, it was good enough to at least balance some of their play calls.
You guys, it does maybe feel like it's been a while since we've seen Aaron Rodgers do this exact thing. It was his first go-ahead passing touchdown in the final minute of regulation or overtime since 2018, Week 16.
That's actually a wild stat.
That's crazy, right? That's been a long time. I'm trying to do the math, but I think it was 6 years ago. All right, we're just getting started here on NFL Live. After missing the playoffs, major questions loom in Baltimore. Is a change at head coach inevitable? Adam